Dacre Montgomery, the talented actor known for his role as Billy Hargrove in Netflix's Stranger Things, has recently opened up about the reason behind his unexpected hiatus from Hollywood. Fans have been eagerly waiting for his return to the screen, but Montgomery's recent revelations have left many shocked and intrigued. What could have caused this sudden break from his promising career? In an exclusive interview, Montgomery shared the emotional and deeply personal reasons behind his decision to step away from the limelight. He candidly discussed how the pressures of fame and the demands of Hollywood took a toll on his mental health. The constant scrutiny, long work hours, and the battle to maintain a public image left him feeling overwhelmed. For someone who had enjoyed a meteoric rise in the entertainment industry, taking a step back was necessary for his well-being. Montgomery's decision to take time off from acting wasn't an easy one. The actor has always been open about the mental challenges that come with being in the public eye. His struggles with self-esteem and the feeling of being constantly judged by both the media and his fans led him to take a break from the industry that had once felt like a dream come true. Despite the fame, Dacre confessed that he found himself lost in the chaos of expectations, and it was this realization that prompted him to focus on his personal growth. Hollywood's high-pressure environment is not for everyone, and Montgomery's words are a reminder of the toll it can take on even the most successful actors. With the rise of social media, actors and celebrities are more accessible than ever, and the constant stream of opinions, both positive and negative, can feel suffocating. Montgomery found himself in the crosshairs of this overwhelming scrutiny, which contributed to his decision to retreat. During his time away, Montgomery made a conscious effort to rediscover his love for acting, but also to focus on other aspects of his life that had been neglected. He spent time with family, nurtured his relationships, and explored other creative pursuits outside of Hollywood. His hiatus was more about regaining control over his life than anything else. It was a journey of self-reflection and self-care, which has ultimately allowed him to return to the industry with a renewed sense of purpose. While Montgomery's break from Hollywood may have left fans disappointed, his honesty and vulnerability have been met with support from many of his followers. Fans have praised him for taking the time to prioritize his mental health, and many admire the courage it took to walk away from such a promising career. In his own words, Montgomery explained that stepping away allowed him to rediscover who he truly is beyond the character he played on screen. He emphasized that his hiatus was not about quitting, but about healing and finding balance in his life. His return to Hollywood, whenever it happens, will be on his own terms, a decision that reflects his growth and maturity. As Dacre Montgomery continues to take the necessary steps to reclaim his happiness and mental well-being, his fans can only hope that this journey will lead to more authentic and meaningful roles in the future. Hollywood may have taken a back seat for now, but Montgomery's story serves as a reminder of the importance of self-care and mental health in an industry that often demands everything. As Dacre Montgomery delves deeper into his personal journey, he acknowledges the tremendous internal conflict he faced during his time away from Hollywood. The notion of returning to the public eye was both daunting and exciting. Despite his popularity, the actor revealed that the pressure to conform to expectations and constantly perform at a high level had worn him down. His hiatus was not just a break, it was a personal revolution, a necessary pause that allowed him to rethink the role of fame in his life. The entertainment industry often celebrates those who seem to thrive under pressure, but for Montgomery, the reality was much more complex. After years of non-stop work, including his role in Stranger Things, where his character Billy Hargrove became a fan favorite, the actor began to question the true cost of his success. He admitted that while his career had skyrocketed, his happiness and mental peace had taken a back seat. The glamour and allure of Hollywood had initially drawn him in, but over time he realized it came with a darker side that was hard to ignore. For Montgomery, the break was a chance to reconnect with the things that truly mattered: his family, his friends, and his passions outside of acting. The actor often found solace in writing, painting, and traveling. These personal pursuits provided him with the creative outlet he had long been craving, but had been unable to explore due to the pressures of his career. The time spent away from the public eye gave him the clarity to understand that his worth wasn't solely tied to his acting roles or public persona. He could still be creative, still be fulfilled, without the weight of expectations bearing down on him at all times. One of the most significant changes that Montgomery experienced during his hiatus was his shift in perspective on fame. While it had once been a goal he had eagerly pursued, he now viewed it with a more critical eye. He realized that the constant cycle of media attention, interviews, and social media was a double-edged sword, offering both recognition and relentless scrutiny. This revelation pushed him to question how much of his life had been dictated by external validation rather than his own desires. The actor also spoke about the importance of taking a break from social media. With the rise of platforms like Instagram and Twitter, celebrities often find themselves subjected to the whims of online audiences who feel entitled to have a say in every aspect of their lives. Montgomery decided to take a step back from these platforms, understanding that constant interaction with fans and critics alike was only adding to his anxiety. He spent months in solitude, disconnecting from the noise and finding peace in the quiet moments of life. His journey became about rediscovering the importance of real-world connections rather than virtual ones. During his hiatus, Montgomery's focus was not just on healing, but also on self-discovery. He began working on personal projects that allowed him to explore new areas of his creativity. It wasn't just about finding himself again. It was about developing new aspects of his identity that weren't tied to his public image. His time away helped him grow as an individual, teaching him to embrace vulnerability and authenticity in a world that often prizes perfection and superficiality. As the months passed, Montgomery found himself slowly rediscovering his love for acting, but with a new approach. The actor expressed that he was ready to return to Hollywood, not as the person who left, but as someone who had found peace within themselves. He's now ready to take on roles that align with his values and personal growth, and he emphasized that his comeback would be focused on authenticity and purpose, rather than just the next big project. In his interview, Montgomery also acknowledged the influence of his fans during this period. Despite his absence from the screen, the support he received from his followers was unwavering. Fans praised him for his transparency and for showing that it was okay to take a break when life becomes overwhelming. The love and understanding he received from his audience played a crucial role in his decision to return, knowing that his journey had resonated with many who were struggling with similar pressures. As Dacre Montgomery gears up for his Hollywood comeback, he has a clear message for his fans. Self-care is not selfish. In an industry where burnout is rampant, Montgomery's story is a powerful reminder that taking time for mental health is essential, not just for celebrities, but for everyone. He's now preparing to embrace the industry once more, not out of obligation, but because he has a renewed sense of purpose and passion. Hollywood may have seen a pause in Montgomery's career, but his return is bound to be impactful and full of depth. Fans are eager to see what's next for the actor, who has not only conquered the screen, but has also taken charge of his own life. Dacre Montgomery's hiatus was not the end of his career. It was a chapter that helped him understand who he truly is, both as an actor and as a person. This video is made with AI, pulling info from reliable sources and social media.